Well, guys, it's been a very, very bad day, I must say. Oh man, breaking news. Boxer Patrick Day has just passed away after, you know, failing to survive the traumatic brain injury that he. Listen, bro, guys, you know, I didn't know who the guy was, so I didn't know much about the guy, but you know, he's a boxer. He's a human being. And he was fighting for his life, like fighting for his family, fighting to, like, for pride. This is why I always say the fans, at the end of the day, when some fights don't get made, we, the boxing fans, we have to be, appreciative of those boxers, you know. So it's a very devastating news, I must tell you guys. I'm very, very sorry about that. You know what I mean? So, Patrick Day. I didn't know the guy was I didn't listen. I didn't. I don't follow super welterweight division that much. Okay, but as you guys can tell right now, you can see how my face is. I just saw the news now, and usually I would say let me wait for tomorrow, but it was just important. It's just crazy, man. My condolences to his family, to his loved ones. Boxing is not a joke. Boxing is not a joke. I always say boxing is not a joke. I always say it. And this is the reason why, when Joshua got concussed in sparring, he should have gone in there against Adrian Jr. This is the reason why that what Joshua did against Rich Jr. should be applauded. Because 8 days prior to the bout, Joshua got concussed in sparring, but still went out to fight. Boxing is not a joke. Anything can happen at any given time. This guy right here, this young man, okay, just lost his life now. I don't know, guys, man. It's just crazy. Let me look at the last show. It's just crazy, man. Gentleman's Game says, "What's up, boxer?" Destiny says, "Hi, bro. What's up, bro? How you doing?" Gentleman's Game. Patrick Day was walking his way up. It was going to be good. It breaks my heart that happened to be sincere, bro. I didn't even know I know much about Patrick Day. You know what I mean? I didn't even know about the guy to this. You know, I didn't even know about the guy. Just to keep it real with you guys. Until that really happened, because I did not get to watch that fight. You know, this is something that is going to really hurt. Let me take a look at the. Man, hurts. It hurts. R.I.P. to the young man, Patrick Day. R.I.P. According to Macabessi right here, he's tweeted. You can see right here, guys. He tweeted. He said, "27-year-old Patrick Day has died today after suffering a traumatic brain injury." in his defeat to Charles Conwell on Saturday night. Full statement from promoter Lou DiBella. Lou DiBella sent a heartwarming, he wrote a heartwarming message about this guy. Let me read it. Let me read it for you guys. Patrick Dick passed away today, October 16, 2019, succumbing to the traumatic brain injury he suffered in his fight this past Saturday, October the 12th, at the Wintrust Arena in Chicago. He was surrounded by his family, close friends, and members of his boxing team, including his mentor friend and trainer, Joe Higgins. On behalf of Patrick Dick's family, team, and those closest to him, we are grateful for the prayers, expressions of support, and outpouring of love for Pat that have been so obvious since his injury. Before establishing as a world-class professional fighter, Pat was a highly decorated amateur. He won two national titles, the New York Golden Gloves Tournament awards, an Olympic team alternate, all in 2012. They turned pro in 2013, the same year Joshua turned pro. That was when he turned pro as well, and overcame early career struggle to become a world-rated super welterweight contender. He captured the WBC Continental Americas Championship in 2017 and the IBF Intercontinental Championship in 2019. In June, he was rated in the top 10 by both the WBC and IBF. He was also a dedicated college student, having earned an associate's degree in food and nutrition from Nassau Community College and subsequently a bachelor's degree in health and wellness from Kaplan University. He was a son, brother, and good friend to many. Pat's kindness, positivity, and generosity of spirit made a lasting impression with everyone he met during his short life. Boxing allowed Patrick to impact many communities, both big and small, in his hometown of Freeport, Long Island. He was a beacon of light and the star pupil at the Freeport Pal. The gym he trained in from the moment he began boxing until the last bout of his career, he was recognized as one of Long Island's finest professional fighters. For years, he was a fixture in the boxing community. Throughout New York City, Patrick was even known in Japan, which he visited to spar with his friend and colleague, world champion Ryota Murata. Patrick Day didn't need to box. He came from a good family. He was smart, educated, had good values, and had other avenues available to him to earn a living. He chose to box knowing the inherent risk that every fighter faces when he or she walks into a boxing ring. Boxing is what Pat loved to do. He's how he inspired people, and it was something that made him feel alive. He came from a good family. It becomes very difficult to explain away or justify the dangers of boxing at a time like this. This is not a time where edits or pronouncements are appropriate. Sorry, guys. All the answers are readily available. It is, however, a time for a call to action. While we don't have the answers, we certainly know many of the questions, have the means to answer them, and have the opportunity to respond responsibly and accordingly and make boxing safer for all participant participate. It is a way we can honor the legacy of Pat Day. Many people live much longer than Patrick's 27 years old, wondering if they made a difference or positively affected their world. This was not the same case for Patrick's Day, and he left us, rest in peace, and power part with the Rangers. A moment of silence for Patrick Day. Well, what can I say? Boxing is a very, very deadly sport. I've always talked about it, and this is the reason why I want people to understand the danger, you know, involving boxing. I boxed. I remember I boxed myself. I love boxing. You know, I would never give anything up for boxing other than football, which is soccer, which you guys Americans might call soccer. But on the other hand, you have to understand that boxing is not a joke. You know, everybody suffers knockouts at some point. I don't know what happened, why. I didn't watch that fight because if I had watched it, I would have actually, tell you guys what went wrong. Maybe the referee, uh, you know, didn't, didn't do his job that well and other stuff. Maybe, but I did not watch it, so I cannot really tell you guys, you know, was not and what is. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to go back again, and rewatch it and see, you know, if there is something I can explore, explore there to, talk about. Like if the referee did something that's unusual, if the referee didn't stop the fight at the right time, that's when it's gonna. Listen, I'm deadly tired of all this stuff, man. Especially when people are not giving Joshua credit. Sorry that I'm bringing this up, but I had to because let's not forget that Joshua got concussed 8 days prior to fighting Andrews Jr. And when he got stopped, okay, even though he got back up 4 times, people still said, okay, people still said, oh, Joshua's dangerous. That boxing fans, giving, we are not giving fighters enough credit, especially fighters that have done a lot for the sport. Not fighters that are lost fighters, but fighters that have really done a lot for the sport. You know, it's just kind of crazy, guys. Crazy. What can I say? Let me read the live. Let me read the comments on the live share. Carlos Corres says R.I.P. Tunde, Ahanamua, Trending Music R.I.P. Ryan R.I.P. God bless. They just Benny Diaz say very sad news. Very nice young man. May his soul rest in peace, paradise. Um, shout out to CMD Boston Reports. You know, um, you said did he have children? I don't know about that. Let me see if he had children. Let me see. Let me check it out. If he had kids, let me check it out. Yeah. If he had keys, I mean, they would have talked about it, but maybe they didn't have none. Maybe they didn't have, so maybe. Let me see, man. CMD says as soon as the referee stopped it, the referee stopped it as soon as Patrick went down. Okay, I didn't watch the fight, so I cannot really tell you guys. What time is it over there? You guys at? What time is it over there? Because right now it's late already over here. So boxing, boxing, boxing. No, it's not a joke. That's why all boxers they deserve credit. Even boxers you don't like, for them to step in the ring, and I don't think Patrick they had keys. So that I've not seen it yet. So we'll find it here. So all boxers, like I said, deserve credit. You know. Okay. There is nothing the ref could have done differently. Okay. If you guys say so. It didn't look like he was imminent danger until he hit canvas. May he rest in peace. I didn't watch it. You know. I would love to. Let me see if I can. If the zone, let me see if the zone still have it here, just to watch the fight. Let's see if the zone. Yeah, let's see have it here. It must be on the zone stay. You know. But I'm not gonna show it now because I don't know. The zone they are crazy people. If I show it now, these guys are gonna give me copyright strike. You know. Yeah, I don't want to have. I've not had a strike for more than 3 months now. So I want to keep it like that. I want to keep it that way. Every content I've used so far, it has been either with permission, or they tell me free, just let me do this. You know what I mean? So and I want to be like that because all these own guys, they tend to give people copyright claim every goddamn time. Not only that, copyright claim is not the problem, but strike can affect your channel. A claim can be, you can just, if you get copyright claim, you can remove the video, and yeah. But a copyright strike is not something you joke with, so it can really affect. Let me take a look at it. And Eddie Hearn, this sort of guy, like, made a guy just one time, you know. Lou DiBella just promoter. It's crazy, man. Yeah, he's on YouTube, but it depends, Like, I watch it here, you know. Um, that was on the Usyk, on the Usyk. Well, I'm not. I can't find the fight here. It's strange. Why did they remove it? It's not been that long. Like it's crazy. They have Canelo KSI two press conference. Usually they it's crazy. When did they don't start doing something like this? Well, I'm not. I can't really find it. So it's been removed. I guess it's been removed. So let me read the shots. The line. Um. PSG. It is a so sad, bro. Yeah, it's sad. Mm. Benedia say they should develop. They should develop. Let me look at it. They should develop a special helmet that only covers the back of the head. It was the impact of hitting to the canvas. Are you really sure that was the impact of maybe Conwell just punched very hard. Like maybe he just punched very hard, or maybe he caught him at the right place. The right. When you catch someone at the right place at the right time, he tends to have an infect. You know what I mean? An infect. Maybe that was the case. Maybe. Shall say R.I.P. CMD says I seen it, and it is the it is the referee stopped it as soon as I seen it, and the referee stopped it as soon as they went down. Okay. The reports say it was back of the brain. It's a brain injury, or traumatic brain injury. So he was fighting for his life. I have to say that though. It didn't look like he was imminent danger until he hit the ground. We have seen fights. We have seen knockouts like that many times, such as Shane Patrick couldn't pull through. Well, we've seen something like that before. He's always scary when a boxer falls like that. Boxing is a very dangerous sport. A lot of people keep saying, "Oh, boxing." That's why boxing is the most dangerous sport in the world. Don't talk about MMA. MMA guys, once they get hit like that, the referee jumps in. But boxing, you take constant beating for 12 rounds, sometimes for many rounds. MMA is only 5 rounds, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I'm right. I don't know. I'm not an MMA fan, so I don't know much about the rules in MMA. I just started follow. I'm just starting to follow MMA now because of the Nigerians who are fighting there. Now I'm beginning to learn more about the sport. Study and all the stuff because I don't really know much. I didn't really know anything about MMA. I just know there were fighters from there, like Conor McGregor was very popular. You have Daniel Cormier's, Anderson Silva, all those guys. I knew those guys. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Damn. Yeah, he was only 27 years old, and that's the most sad thing of it. He's only 27 years old. He still had, time to live life. and it just fucked up. But anyway, guys, oh, I'll be right back very soon. Talk about Joshua, inspiring stuff, inspiring rumors we heard, So, but just wanted to cover this Patrick Day news, and it's so damn sad, man. So, like the video, okay, you know, like the video and share it. Uh, you know, um, you know, I mean, maybe now this time around, maybe we can create an awareness, for people to like for these boxing organizations to value the lives of boxers. And I don't know if there's anything in place for his family. You know, I don't know. Like how much did he hand for that fight? Not a lot. And then it just died like that. Anyway, R.I.P to the young man, and I wish him nothing but the best wherever he is right now. Because I know his body's gone, but his spirit still lives. I mean, where I come from, we believe in that. When you gone, your spirit still live. And I've seen some things that actually made me believe that spirits are real. So I hope he's in the right place. Hopefully, and may God bless us all. So guys, stay tuned. I'll be right back. Cheers.